And how's it going, you guys? Welcome to the Mango Grove. My name is Krisha. And, well, this is today's live stream. We are back from a very, very romantic, beautiful Valentine's Day vacation, getaway, call it what you want to call it. How's everyone doing?
Black says, which way to the beach, up or down?
Ooh. Which way to the beach, Sean? Sean, which way to the beach, Sean? I'm saying up. No one wants to hear that, though, right now.
Are you playing music, Krisha?
I am playing music. Can you guys hear it? Do you guys want it to be louder?
Yeah, a tad bit. I don't think they can hear it.
Okay. Better? Give me a thumbs up. Oh yeah, guys, since you're in here, please do hit the likes. It goes a very, very long way for the channel. It goes a very, very long way for this live stream right now. Ariza's like, what music? Okay, you know what? Actually, I'm going to make an admin call here. If you guys are okay with it, I'm going to actually not play the music this stream. Sean and I are going to be leading this stream together. Every time we do take breaks, though, I will be playing the music. How about that? Is that a good compromise?
You can try increasing the music a tad bit, see how it works, and if it doesn't work...
Okay, I'll tell you what I'm scared of, okay, guys? I'm going to be very honest with you with the music. I just feel like while playing the music, I'm just going to break out in like a sing-song thing. And so I'm just going to forget about the TA, and I'm just going to start singing random songs, and you're just going to have to endure my singing. Are you guys okay with that?
Fine. Yeah, we'll be fine. Just go.
Alrighty, so I'm going to... Let's cue the intro. I just want to show you what these charts look like right now. In 3, 2, 1... Let's go. Dun, 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 dun. Boom. Yes. We're going to be starting off with Cardano today, guys. I feel like the altcoins are doing something special. I saw Cardano today. Sean also noticed Cardano today. And, well, we really like this chart. So we are going to be talking about Cardano. And then, of course, we'll be addressing the big elephant in the room, which is Bitcoin's move right now frothy? Yeah. Let's just get rid of all these lines. Man, we're so close to this move. Is this move right now frothy? We're going to be addressing this question as well. Is this it? Can we expect maybe a pullback coming in, or does Bitcoin continue more to the upside? Is that fair? Is that fair for today's agenda? Sean, how are you liking today's agenda?
The two big questions that matter. What's Cardano doing? And will Bitcoin keep doing?
What it's doing. Yeah. What do you guys think? Actually, no, before I start with the questions, I want to go through a bit of housekeeping. First of all, Sean, welcome back to the Grove. Krisha, welcome back to the Grove. I'm like completely sunburned right now. It's insane. I cannot recognize myself. That's why I'm not on camera today.
Krisha's got a really hot tan. I love Krisha all toasty brown. She looks so hot.
But yeah, it was Valentine's Day. I hope you guys had an excellent Valentine's Day with your significant others. Also, in light of Valentine's Day, we were not able to run a deal, but we decided that, hey, we'll come back and run the deal. So we are going to be running a special Valentine's Day deal. And let me just pull it up right here. There we go. Oh, isn't that a cute thing? Yeah, we're going to be running a coupon, guys, for the Mango Seed program as well as the Mango Dynamic Indicator. Okay, so for those of you who are looking to jump in, I've been getting a lot of questions regarding the seed, regarding the sprouts, regarding the dynamic. Go on.
What am I looking at? You said, isn't it cute? I don't see anything.
You don't see the big coupon on my screen?
Oh, okay. It was in the
Did I
bottom
mess
right-hand
up?
corner.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
That's
So
it,
yeah,
okay,
we're
okay.
running the Valentine's Day deal. Okay, you can use the coupon VDay 2024 on the seed program or the dynamic indicator to get the discount. But in addition to that, there's something bigger that we have here, which is going to be a bundle between the seed and the sprouts. Okay, so you can get both the programs for the price of the seed program. So you guys can go ahead and check it out. For those of you who've been contemplating, this is the deal of the month. So yeah, go ahead and check it out for those of you, looking to up your game this bull run.
Wait, when you say deal of the month, that doesn't mean that it's available for the entire month.
Oh yeah, it's not available for the entire month, my bad. I'm just so excited today. I don't know why, but yeah, I'm just looking at the chart right now. So much green. But no, this is going to be the bundle deal is going to be limited to the next 3 days. Okay, so the Valentine's Day deals across the board is going to be limited to the next 3 days. So you guys have 3 days to capitalize on the deals.
Manjiro says, he just got sprouts. Well, you can still use the coupon for seed, right? You can use VDay 2024 for seed. It comes up to the same thing, I think.
Yeah. Black says team stream. That's right. It's an exciting and it's an exciting week. It's been an exciting month actually.
Exciting is an understatement. I mean,
it's weird, every time Sean and I
it's been
skip
more than
town.
1 year in the building. This trade, this move on Bitcoin, it honestly feels so surreal. It all played out so perfectly. Now Bitcoin's sitting at 52,000. Guys, these are life-changing moves. Okay, like how often have I told you guys? All it takes is 1 or 2 trades for the entire year, right? But this kind of trade is the kind of trade that will set you up for the entire cycle, especially when Bitcoin is such a huge part of your portfolio, right? For most Mongolians, at least, Bitcoin's a huge part of your portfolio. And yeah, 52,000. What are your thoughts, Krisha? Do we pull back?
Okay. So we'll.
Should you start
Do you
with
guys?
Cardano?
Okay, yeah. Let's. How about this? Let's ask them. Do you guys want to start with Cardano? Or do you guys want to start with Bitcoin? Spam it in the chat. Okay. I can, for some reason, every time you do put up a poll, I can only see like the last answer for some reason. No, I can see it now. All right. I just need a separate screen for that.
The community
there we
split
go.
50-50. It's down the middle. 50-50. The question is Bitcoin pumping too hard for comfort? 50% say yes, this is unsustainable. And the other 50% say, no, this is fine. Oh man, and this is exactly what I think the market is at. This is a good representation of what I think the market is at. People, there's half of the folk who think this is fine, and you know what, they might be right. And then there's another half who are saying, this is completely unsustainable, and you know what, they might be right too. And Bitcoin has been so insidious in what it's been doing, and we'll get back to Bitcoin in a bit, because I do want to talk about how it's been trading, how it's been moving, how it's been trending. It's been psychologically very, very insidious. But before that, I want to hear your thoughts on Cardano, Krisha.
Okay. So, all right, a lot of people. Okay, we're gonna start with the Mango dashboard. Get into the dashboard. I want everyone, for those of you who want to follow along with the TA, I mean, I hope you guys are. This is your chance. Give me a second. There we go. Okay, cool. So Mango dashboard. Start off with the dashboard. app.mangoresearch.co. Let's go ahead and filter out ADA from this list. Also, actually, before I filter out ADA, I hope you guys have been, for those of you in the premium dashboard, I hope you guys have been checking the premium video section. Mock has been killing it with the premium videos. He's been posting a lot of alpha in there, so I hope you guys are taking advantage of all those videos and actually using it to learn here. ADA on this list. So first of all, usually I like to see if the volume has picked up. Okay, so I want to always see if the coin is on this top page right here, and you can see that ADA has actually made it right here on the list. Right, this actually gives me a good idea on where's the trading volume at on any sort of altcoin that I'm looking at. And there's a lot of like new ones that have actually made it on top in terms of trading volume, like BTHO, AVAX is up here, B chain is up here. That's interesting. But anyway, let's get into Cardano's trend and
Donnie
vol
Mai
profile.
just asked about VTHO, eh? That's the same coin you were talking about, right, Johnny? And good to see you, by the way, buddy. It's been so long. Where the hell have you been, man? My God. Let's get back to it.
Okay, so ADA on this list is actually looking really interesting here, Sean. Okay, so we have long trends across the board. In fact, the last Cardano video I told you guys that ADA is looking extremely good. Do not miss, don't lose sight of the forest for one tree. Right, ADA had seen a pullback, and the trends were short on lower time frames, but long on the higher time frames. And I said, watch the shorter time frames actually flip bullish, and that's exactly what it's done. Right, so now we have long trends across the board from the 4-hour going all the way to the 2-day. 4-day, however, is still neutral. I will not be surprised if this starts flipping soon. Okay, and the TA right now on the chart is telling me just that. Sean, returns. We have positive returns for the most part across the board, but now volatility is where I think the major sort of picture is at. We have high volatility on the 12-hour to the 2-day time, relatively high. I can't say high per se, but what the volatility profile is really telling me is that, okay, it's gotten to a point where it's getting a bit frothy, but the bulls still have more juice left in them. So we could actually start ticking up even further. In fact, even the 4-hour, Sean, 59. 59, the volatility is telling me that, hey, the lower time frame especially they still have juice left in them, the bulls. So I say this 7%, we could start seeing these returns tick up even further. What are your thoughts on the volatility and the trend reading on Cardano right now on the dashboard?
So, okay, there's two things I want to unpack there. First off, the weekly trend has stayed long for almost 100 days now. Extremely strong. So I've had a very simple strategy for playing all coins that I like on the dashboard. If the weekly is long, I'm looking for a reset on the 4-day, which is what we got, right? As long as the weekly is long, everything is A-okay, and we want to see the 4-day reset. It gives us a much bigger move to be had if we see one of the higher time frames get reset. The weekly stayed long, and the 4-day flip neutral.
Yeah.
That's really good. Now remember, what was the next thing that we're looking for as our barometer throughout this 1 year now? Actually, more than a year now. It's been like 1 year, 4 months. We've been trading one single indicator as our lower time frame bias, a lower time frame to mid time frame bias. It's the 12-hour trend, right? If the 12-hour flips short, you just hedge your position or get out of your trade. If the 12-hour flips long, you start getting back into your position or start building your position. And look at that. The 12-hour flip long, 8 days ago, we're up 11%. Okay, now that's key there. The 12 hours long, the weekly is long, the 4-day reset. This is the kind of picture you want to see on your trend profile. But now we switch, or we take our eyes all the way to the volatility profile, and we see that, wait a minute, volatility is red. That's not something I'd want to see. But then you look at the returns column, you see that we have red volatility with relatively low returns. So your volatility has your volatility is high relative to the returns that we've seen, right? If we see a compression now, a reset for the volatility, the next move is going to be much stronger, and that lines up with the fact that the 4-day trend has also reset. So yes, the volatility is reading high, but that's relative to the fact that we have had a reset of the higher time frame on the 4-day, right? Volatility compressed for the longest time on Cardano, not giving the bears what they wanted, that deeper, okay? That's what the red is telling you here, that relative to what we've had on the 4-day time frame, volatility is now on the higher side. But this is just giving us a reset of what is to come now, right? Because now the new readings of volatility are going to be relative to this 11%. So the next big red reading is going to be when you see a 20% win, a 30% win, right? So Cardano has not been giving too much to the bulls or the bears recently. So now 11% is a lot, right? But the next move now, guys, is what we want to wait for, is where we see the big moves.
Yes. And I like this. And it's actually lining up with the T. And I feel like Cardano's been one of those coins that it's been unforgiving on the downside, and I feel like it's going to be unforgiving on the upside as well. Right? To get back on over to Cardano's chart, like when I say unforgiving on the downside, I mean, just look at this bear market. I remember when people got super bearish. Up till today, people are still so butthurt about being in Cardano and staying in Cardano throughout the entire bear market, Sean. Look at this. Like, we only had 2 months. That was not even a relief rally, not even close. So just how it was unforgiving over here, I feel like even the up thrust right now is going to be unforgiving. It's going to be unforgiving to the upside. And you can see just based on the entire volatility that we saw right here. So now if I get on over to the weekly time frame, okay, like much of the Cardano's play that we've been discussing here was hinged on some of the key weekly levels, right? Primarily, we were looking, okay, we'll go over the juice of this pattern in a bit, but we were looking at this red zone, right, for Cardano. And I've been looking at this for months, guys. You can honestly just go back into the previous Cardano videos, dedicated videos, and we've been talking about this red war zone right here, right? And this is essentially telling us that, Sean, that volatility is swinging high, right? So we're looking for, I'm looking at a bit more juice on this. I wouldn't be surprised if Cardano actually makes its way up to this red box territory before we see a bit of consolidation. And if there's a reset in terms of the volatility profile for the next up thrust, this is where the consolidation comes in and then breakout. That's the major play that I'm looking at on Cardano's chart right here. But once again, if you look at how price is reacting off this red box territory, which was that previous region that we actually contested, this was back in December, Jan, right? We got up here, rejection. Now we're back up here once again at the war zone. If the bulls actually win this time, we're breaking 68 cents to the upside. And at that point, Sean, the next major target, guys, we're looking at $1.16. From 68 cents to $1.16, that's another 70% to the upside. And not just that, there's another thing that's playing out here. Are you guys seeing this? With the neckline coming in where? 68 cents.
So what Krisha just drew out for you guys is a cup and handle.
That's right. So that's a cup and handle like formation. And it was very beautiful. Like the entire play was really beautiful. The handle was formed after bouncing on the weekly dynamic indicator right here. You can see that
Honestly,
was the major bid opportunity.
I have to interject over here and just remind everyone who has access to the dynamic to please use it. The weekly dynamic has been giving us trades on all assets. Every coin that you're bullish on, the weekly dynamic has been the bid. Look at Bitcoin too on the weekly dynamic. If you're buying spot and you're looking to accumulate, right, if you're not trading leverage, you want to keep it super simple, and you want to focus on your job, you want to focus on your family. Just once a week on your Sundays, open up your charts, refresh your bids, put some spot bids on the weekly dynamic, and then recheck the next week. It doesn't get any more mango than that. You can do this while on vacation, while you're focusing on your job, but don't miss those bid opportunities. It doesn't mean that you're going to be definitely right, but it's a high probability trade to catch a asymmetric win. Those kind of combinations don't come often in life. They only come in crypto bull markets. High probability and asymmetric to the upside.
Yeah.
Only come in crypto bull markets, and the dynamic gives us these wins on the platter, right? Look at that wick on Bitcoin too, guys, on the weekly. It just keep your bids there. If you're wrong, reposition, period. But we've identified now that we're in a bull market, right? I mean, for God's sake, I hope people are still not there you go. I hope people still don't think that we are in a bear market. But yeah, if your thesis is that this is a bull market, you want to be waiting patiently for those bids on the weekly dynamic. If you want to front run it a tad bit, you can place your first bid on the 4-day and then the second bid on the weekly. But yeah, don't let this bull market go run you by, and then you're chasing really bad trades at the end of the bull market. That's going to be really bad, guys, because you're here right now. Put in the work.
Yeah, this could like set you up for the cycles to come. Not just this cycle, but the next few cycles as well. If you just get one of them right, you're golden.
And we give you the and for coins that we cover regularly, like Bitcoin, Cardano, we give you the levels always, right, to the dollar. So
Yeah. So as far as Cardano is concerned, we're still, I do believe that this is still going to be a zone of contention for the bulls, right? There is going to be a fight once again at around this 56 cent zone, going all the way up to 68 cents. So this is the zone. And historically, guys, this is hell. This is when Cardano actually broke down from the zone. There was a lot of liquidity actually stuck in here, tapped, and then prices went down once again. Right now, we have not cleared out that zone since, well, the bear market. I'm talking about May 2022. Right, so clearing this out at 68 cents is going to be very, very meaningful for the bulls and the bull case, right? At which point we're triggering the cup and handle like formation. However, first target $1.16, that's going to be the next battle zone. The cup and handle target, however, comes in at around $2.20, which is going to be what? 216% to the upside.
I think a weekly candle close about 59.98. Let's say 60 cents is enough. In fact, I honestly think we're going from here.
So you're essentially looking at this, right? So you're looking at all of these candle closes right here.
Yes, exactly. To be honest, Kusha, I think there's a high probability we just go from here. If you turn on your cloud setup, just the cloud with the Tenkin Kijun, you're going to see that we've had a Kumo break after playing out the edge to edge. It played the cloud trade to the T. All right, you got your move down to the bottom of the cloud. Not the weekly, the daily. But yeah, we'll get back to the weekly too. So you'll see that we got the break into the cloud, bounce on the bottom of the cloud, got the test of the bearish TK. You see that kiss? Mm-hmm. Right, we got the Tenkin crossing the Kijun, got the test there, then put in a higher low. And now we had a Kumo break, right? So we're going to get the double cross, the Tenkin crossing the Kijun above the cloud. That's a setup for us retesting the highs at the very least. But in my opinion, this is likely going to line up with a weekly close about 60 cents. And we're going to be heading to my target of around $1.20.
I like this. I think, and it sort of lines up with the psychology as well. If you're looking at these zones, especially these critical zones of resistance, guys, what is it over here? You know, what happened here? The supply sort of outpaced the demand, right, for Cardano right here. Now that price is back up once again, I feel like that supply side, Sean, has sort of, it's diminished. The power of that supply side has diminished because of the tap right here, right? So at this point on this second tap, I don't think we're going to see as much supply as we did see right here. So this sort of lines up even with the cloud setup as well. And as far as the Ichimoku cloud setup is concerned, for the ultimate bullish setup on the Ichimoku, we want to see a bullish TK cross, which is the Tenkin over the Kijun. We want to see the cloud being green, as well as price living over the cloud. That is your ultimate bullish setup on the Ichimoku. And you can see that we're about to get that. As soon as we get that bullish cross right there with the blue over the red. Yeah. Watch out, Cardano bulls.
It's doubly the ultimate setup when you get your second TK cross above the cloud, right?
Yes.
So usually you get your first TK cross underneath the red cloud, then you get a reset of equilibrium. As long as the bottom of the green cloud is defended, it shows strength of the trend, and then you get your second TK cross above the cloud, right?
Which is going to be somewhere
This is one of those high probability setups where you take the trade every single time. Does it need to play out every single time? No, that's not what trading is about. It's about taking high probability asymmetric trades when they come. You just take them. You may even get low probability, high win magnitude or high asymmetric return trades. Those you take as well. But this is one of those rare moments in the market where you get both, right?
Yeah.
Kind of like what we got with Bitcoin.
Yeah. And I feel like, Sean, like Bitcoin, a lot of people are left without their positions on Cardano. I still think there's a lot of pain that was endured because a lot of people either capitulated on their positions because of this crazy dump to the downside, right? Or on the rally, they did not get in thinking that it was just a bull trap. So there's still, and I can see that, you know, just through the comment section. There's so much, every time I have like a bullish Cardano video, so much hate. Be like, Cardano's a shit coin. And usually when you see that, it's often the pain felt by the market because they're caught out of position. And I feel like the same thing is happening with Bitcoin right now, hence why we're seeing a 50-50. Sean, what does your poll say right now? Is it still at 50-50?
57% say no, this is fine.
Ooh.
43% say, yeah, I'm proud of you, Mongolians. I mean, honestly, I don't think there's a right answer here, but I think for now things are fine. Personally, we can talk about Bitcoin when you're ready, Krisha.
Yeah. Are you guys ready for Bitcoin? Let's go.
What are your targets, Krisha? What are your final targets for Cardano? Just let them
Final targets for Cardano, guys. First stop is $1.16, and it's looking freaking amazing on the consolidation, on the daily time frame consolidation, on the 4-hour time frame, the Mango dashboard. We got long trends across the board here. Okay, volatility decent. I still think it's got more to go, but I think the range is looking good for as far as price action is concerned. So $1.16 first target. Next target, we're looking at $2.20, which is the measured move of the cup and handle like formation. For those of you who still don't spot the cup and handle, let me draw it out for you. Neckline comes in at around 68 cents. 69 cents, apologies. Now let's move on over to the Bitcoin. Man, Sean, are you seeing the dashboard right now? There's like a bunch of coins that were not here just a couple of days ago. LPT, AVAX was not here. I don't remember AVAX. VeChain was definitely not here. Rune was also not on here.
Yeah, guys, use the top coins on the dashboard to get an idea for what is the hot coin, right? Because that's how it's filtered on the dashboard.
Yeah.
It gives you the trading volume, right? That's where you're going to see most of the traders, and that's where you find trends in the direction of the bull market.
Take note of that one. All right, so Bitcoin. Okay, this is interesting.
By the way, guys, for those of you wondering, the V-Day coupon is not applicable to the dashboard because the dashboard's already heavily discounted. In fact, we've been considering raising the prices soon. So the V-Day coupon will not be working for the dashboard. For those of you wondering, the V-Day coupon works only for seed, dynamic, and as the bundle thingy that you guys can opt for if you guys are looking for sprouts as well as seed. Yeah,
Yes,
so dashboard, because we've been adding a lot of value into the dashboard, more so than ever actually recently, with the most recent update to the market-wide trend and the market-wide volatility on the top right-hand corner. Those of you who have been using it know how powerful it is. Because you can just highlight it for them with your cursor. Yeah, right over there. Like you guys get an idea of what the market is trending or trading like, right? So if your coin is not in line, like for example, if the market in whole is long on the weekly, but your coin of choice is neutral or short, you know that your coin is a weakling, and you may want to stay away from it until it shows you strength, because there's too much opportunity cost. You may believe in the fundamentals, but the market doesn't care about what it doesn't know about yet. And it could stay ignorant and oblivious for longer than you can stay sane. Believe me, I've been there. So you're going to lose your mind waiting for the market to figure out your coin is the next golden ticket to riches. And then we added TradFi 2 recently, and then not to mention the premium video section where you've been getting so much alpha. Mark, by the way, has been posting an entire educational series on there. He just most recently posted part 5 of his series. And by the way, if you guys have any questions for Mark, make sure to write it down, because the next video that he does want to post, he wants it to be more of an interactive Q&A session. So any questions that you have, go ahead and write it down and share it in the Discord chat. And he is going to be doing a Q&A video next. So yeah, dashboard has way too much value already, and it's already way too underpriced. So the coupon will not be working for the dashboard. Bitcoin trend profile and volatility profile long across the board. Of course, the volatility over here is red. Now over here, guys, you do want to take heed to the volatility profile. The 4-hour has got a reset now, sitting at blue. 20% gains over there. The 12-hour flipped long 20 days ago. Again, it's been up. It was on Bitcoin, by the way, where we first figured out that, hey, the 12-hour flipping long can be a barometer. This was already back in November 2022. That's when we started using the 12-hour. We've been using it for so long, and it still works, guys. You just trade in the direction of the 12-hour trend, right? And again, over there, you got 23%. Think about the weekly has been long for 100 plus days. It's up only 50%. Half of those gains you've gotten over the last 20 days just by following the 12-hour. That's why I think the 12-hour is so powerful. You use your edge while it lasts, guys. Like, edge always changes, and we found something here, so don't ignore it. 12-hour trend. We don't know how much longer it's going to last. It could be 6 months. It could be another year. Use it while it lasts. The market has given us a gift here. High probability, great returns. Okay.
Yeah.
So Keshav, Bitcoin's trend is long. It's telling you to stay long at the very least. You do not want to be shorting this. All right.
Yeah. Not yet.
Yeah. And Ichimoku flags across all time frames. So you have no bearish divergence on any of the time frames. That's what it's telling you here. If you saw bearish divergence, we could use that in conjunction with the fact that we have red volatility and say, you know what, maybe we can start looking to take some profits. But I would be hesitant to even take profits over here, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah, not with the 4 hours volatility, like flashing 16. Guys, 16 is too low. It's telling me that the bulls have a lot more juice left in them on the lower time frames. So we could still see further upside on those lower time frames. Yeah, no flags for concern either. So now let's get into the chart, Sean. So now we're seeing this high volatility, right? Usually when you see high volatility, you're looking for, there could be a cool off coming in soon, right? We could see a pullback, a potential pullback or consolidation coming in soon. But still, you always want to see if there's any sort of region of resistance that we could pair with the volatility reading, right? Is there anything that could be stopping the bulls right here, right? So for that, let's get into the chart. Right, and I'm honestly just clear everything out. I'm just gonna get into the monthly time frame. Okay, let's be completely unbiased.
Yeah.
This is. Oh my god. Like, okay. Bias is off the table. If I had to ask you guys, can I actually get another chart? I'm just gonna get another chart. Okay. Remove drawings. Okay, cool. Let's just go ahead and mark out the most immediate region of support and the most immediate region of resistance. Can we all just do that together?
Let's do it.
Okay, let's, no biases. Forget everything else. Forget all your indicators. Just look at price action right now. Okay? Price is currently sitting at 51.8K. Sean, thoughts? Support at 47.3K. So I'm essentially looking at all of these points right here, right? We broke right here. Price came back for an official test for 1, 2, 3, 4 months, got rejected on all 4 months, and then made its way to the downside. And we're currently living over that region of support right now at around 47. So that region came in at 47.3K. We're currently living over that. The next, honestly, just based on price action, if I'm being completely unbiased. Oh, wait, you lost me? Wait, what?
Okay, I'm back now. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. I just couldn't hear you no more.
What?
I was like, why she's gone quiet?
Could you guys hear me?
Yeah,
Yes.
she could. They could hear you. I checked the YouTube video. I was like, what's going on? She's just gone quiet.
Okay, cool. All right, guys, next region of resistance, just through price action, are the highs. I'm look, yeah.
Krisha, this reminds me. A few months ago, there was he seemed like a really intellectual, kind guy who's being really, really nice to you and saying, you know what, we could get to all-time highs before the halving. And you laughed at him. Do you remember that? Do you remember that?
Pat yourself on the back.
She's gone quiet again. I didn't hear her.
No, major props on that one, guys. That call was a bit prescient, right? Sean's like, we're gonna hit the highs before the halving, and the halving is only in April. So now, how many of you guys think that we could hit the six? Just looking at this chart, okay? How many of you think that we could actually hit the highs before April? Is it doable?
To be honest, or to be fair, it's something we didn't want happening.
Yeah.
Right? We don't want that to happen. It's still something that to be fine, but we fast approach dangerous territory. If, for example, we're sitting around $85,000 and we are only in June 2024, I'd begin to start being concerned again. So for now, though, I think we're fine. And I think we could hit all-time highs before the halving and still be fine because of the way Bitcoin has been trading in a very it's been finding equilibrium after every move. Right? Yeah. We can get back to that in a bit, but I think it's fine. Manjiro's like still need cloud green on the weekly. Yeah. But it's not that, dude. Like when we made our move, okay, from the bottom of Kusha, could you turn on your weekly cloud? Let's do a quick Ichimoku analysis. Okay. So when we made that initial move from the bottom of the cloud all the way up to 42,000 to 46,000-ish, when was that, right? The first move to the edge-to-edge trade. Like when was that? All the way. Yeah, pull up my chart too.
September.
December. No, December. Okay, yeah, it started in September, yes, right? But the trade ended in December-ish, December, Jan, right? Somewhere around there. That's when you got your edge-to-edge.
Yeah.
Now, the thing is, guys, the rest of the move from 42,000 to 52,000, this $10,000 move, only happened in Feb. All of this happened in the first 2 weeks of Feb because we've been going sideways for more than a month, 2 months actually. 2 months. In those 2 months, Bitcoin reset equilibrium.
Yeah.
Price didn't run away too fast, too hard, where the Tenkin and the Kijun are too far away from price. So Bitcoin has been doing this, guys. I'll tell you what Bitcoin has been doing. It's been making a big move where people say this is unsustainable, and they keep waiting for the down move to come after such a big move, and it doesn't come. It just goes sideways and sideways and sideways. And during the time, because people don't get the down move, the next big move that comes, they join the two events together, and in their minds it feels like Bitcoin has run too fast, too hard. But in between each move, there's been a long periods of consolidation where we get a reset of equilibrium, right? It happened again. Tenkin isn't too far away from price.
Yeah, and it's climbing up, Sean.
Yeah. I'll give you guys a quick trick, right? So show over to your BLX. Okay, now this is alpha for those of you who stay on the stream for as long as you do. Okay, you can switch on to your BLX and just ask yourself, how far is the Kijun, the weekly Kijun, away from the weekly 200 moving average? As long as the Kijun is not too far away from the weekly 200 moving average, you kind of know that the market is still in equilibrium of buy territory. Oof. It's a very rough guide. Okay, it's not perfect, but it gives you an eyeballs view of asking that question. How far is the Kijun from the 200 moving average, weekly 200 moving average? And you can go and test this, guys. Krisha, how about you mark it out for each one of
so I'm doing it right there. So this is so the yellow line on my chart, because I have like a red cloud. Let me see. Give me a second. Just make that a... Okay, I'm just gonna turn the Kijun yellow. Is that okay? Just for the sake of this demonstration. Okay, there we go. The yellow is the Kijun, guys. I just wanted to sort of highlight it so you guys could see it. Yeah.
So you can go ahead and zoom out and find every occurrence of when price was near or further away from the Kijun, or rather the weekly 200 moving averages away from the Kijun. And you'll see that every time. Okay, how about this? Just look for the moments where the weekly 200 is close to the Kijun, and you'll see that it wasn't a bad buy opportunity around those times.
So, okay, would you add another filter saying when the weekly 200 was close to the Kijun plus price was over the two levels?
Nah, just look. Just keep it simple for now.
Okay,
just keep
cool.
it simple.
Okay,
We
so
don't
this
want to
is
complicate.
okay.
Yeah.
This is
This
one
supposed to be
part
a
right
rough
here.
gauge for people who are very, very new to trading and they want to keep it simple and mango, right?
Okay.
Like that entire zone, right? Yeah, there you go. So you see that 3K zone would not qualify.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not
and
even
that's fine.
close.
Yeah, and that's fine. That's the whole point of
Oh,
an
shit.
equilibrium trade.
This is a great hack. What the hell?
Yo, you guys have no idea how many of these I have.
Whoa. Whoa, guys. Sean's onto something here.
I'm not onto something. It's just math that plays out in my head.
Visual math. There you guys go.
Yeah.
Not bad. So if you bought around here, okay, let's just be and you're not even getting cute with the bottoms and the tops, right?
Yeah, no, exactly.
Okay, let's just say you got off at the Kijun again. You captured 2,350% right here. So that was the first run. Let's consider this one second run where you get into Bitcoin at around 10,685. Previous bull market, and this is notwithstanding the tops, right? You could have a system that could get you out at better prices, but let's just say you even got out at the break of the Kijun. You nailed a good 336% in the last bull run. Now, once again, you have another opportunity.
Indeed.
Good stuff.
So it's just a gauge, right? To be like, okay, are we fine? Are we still in equilibrium? For now, we are. And the Kijun works really well because if price keeps running away or running to the upside, at the moment the Kijun's going to start moving up faster than the 200 moving average can keep up. That's when you kind of know that you're out of equilibrium. Are you still here, Krisha?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Okay. So this time you did go quiet.
Pretty cool. Guys, which means Bitcoin has a lot more to go. If you have to really consider every other time where the 200 was in equilibrium with the Kijun. I'm sorry, this is, I'm very, I went quiet because this is actually really cool. It's basically telling you that there's still a lot more to go. What's everyone's thoughts on this? This should make everybody happy right now. Are you guys happy with this? Like, I know I am, yeah.
Better. If you get, like, let's say Bitcoin does come down. Let me pull up my chart again. We'd want to see Bitcoin retest at the very least the 12-hour 10-kin, but I don't know where it is at the moment. Let me go pull up my, 12-hour 10-kin is currently all the way down at 48, right? So if we do see a pullback, okay, and we get a move down to like 48, 47.8, somewhere around there, that'd be healthy. That'd be nice, you know. Again, it would be very similar to what we've done before, where Bitcoin makes a big move. Everyone's like, this is unsustainable, and then Bitcoin resets equilibrium, right? And then we just keep, if we just, Bitcoin keeps doing that and stays around the 52K level to 55K level until the cloud turns green on the weekly, and then we get a small little pullback into the weekly Kumo twist, oof, that would be so beautiful. Then we can keep looking for that 150 to 180K move at the very least.
And yet again, I want to highlight how the cycle mid, guys. I think this has had 100% hit rate. Find the cycle mid, and that's going to tell you exactly what level you guys ought to be watching out for. 42.2K once again came in clutch. This candle of December closed slightly above. The next candle had a doji indecision, but still closed above. And what do you know? The month of Feb. Rally. Insane.
Cheers, guys. I'm glad you enjoyed that. Smash the like if you enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Quick little hack. Only 27 likes. What's going on?
For those of you who just joined the stream, Sean just, he revealed like quite a bit of alpha in the past 5 minutes. So I say just rewind until you figure out his edge. That's a little golden nugget for everybody out there trading Bitcoin right now. And it should make you, it made me feel a bit more optimistic about this move on Bitcoin. Telling me that we could have a lot more still to go on this run. So yeah, go ahead and watch it if you didn't. So yeah, right now, guys, Bitcoin, no flags for concern. We're still watching out for how we still want to see that weekly cloud turn green. But yeah, this is not the region to be shorting. We do not have any information right now telling us to short. Let's just put it that way. There is nothing on Bitcoin's chart right now telling us, hey, it's time to go short. You are jumping the gun if you're getting a little too overly bearish here.
And people have been asking me about these ETF flows and ETF news, etc. My advice to all of you is to ignore all of it. Just follow price. Do not get sucked into it, because how do I put this? You'll see it play out long enough for you to finally put on a big trade based on on all the ETF news and bullishness you're hearing, and that's exactly when it's going to turn around and not matter anymore. Every cycle, it's been one thing that everyone bandwagons on, and it turns out to be a nothing burger, and nobody talks about it again, ever. But everyone pretends it doesn't. It never mattered. It never existed. In 2018, it was NVT. Okay. In 2020, it was some new on-chain metric. This time it's going to be ETF flows. People are going to be doing analysis of ETF flows and measuring it and talking about it like it's the holy grail. At the end of the day, guys, price action, right, and moving averages are all you need, because they are the dictator of all that is true. Period. If the ETF flows say X, but price action doesn't follow, the ETF flows don't matter. If price action does X and ETF flows say, hey, we aren't buying, what do you do? Do you ignore price action? No, it means somebody else is buying, right? At the end of the day, all that matters is what price is doing. Yeah. Use the ETF stuff just for your drama and your entertainment, and you could use it as a long-term fundamental thesis, right? It's something I've always said, that the ETF news is going to be overhyped in the short term and underhyped over the long term.
Jonas says, if Bitcoin daily closes with another consecutive doji, wouldn't that be a strong reversal signal, compounded with the fact that it's a holiday for US on Monday? It's not good enough, though. Like, a doji is what? A doji is indecision. And if I'm seeing an indecision doji, and I can see that the trend is extremely bullish, I'm still leaning more bullish than I'm going to be leaning bearish. We're going to need more information on that.
Yawns, you could be completely correct in that, hey, this could be a sign for a reversal. But then if I flip to a different time frame, if I flip to the 4-day time frame, I'm not seeing any signs of that, right? All I'm seeing is price going up. Okay, if I flip to the weekly, all I'm seeing is price going up. If I flip to the 1-hour time frame, I'm seeing a head and shoulders distribution sort of structure. So what matters is what time frame you're playing your trade on. and your time horizon for the trade and where you're looking to take profits. Looking at the daily and saying that, oh, this trend is ending is not, it's not enough. You could get a daily pullback, a move that will take you to daily support, but it's not enough to undo the weekly and the 4-day trend.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, if you want edge, dojis, etc., while they're cool to look at, they pale in comparison to trading in the direction of trend. Right? You want to, the easiest way to keep edge on your side is to just say, hey, what is the trend? I'm going to trade only in that direction. I will never put any trades against the direction of the trend, right? Just doing that one simple thing, guys, is going to increase the overall win rate of your trading career.
Boom.
Until you get so good, until you've proven to yourself that you can trade with the trend and you can be profitable with the trend, do not do anything else, right? I'm not saying be a trend trader. All I'm saying is your trade direction should only be in the direction of the trend.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can play support and resistance by all means, but first ask yourself, oh, is this in a bull trend or bear trend? If I am in a bull trend, I will only buy support. Okay, I will never short resistance. Okay, if I'm in a bearish trend, if I'm in a short trend, I will only short resistance. I will never buy support. That's what he said. You will never buy if you're in a bear trend. I will only short. If I'm wrong, I'll wait for the next short trade. Period. But you play the direction of the trend, nothing else.
These are all really, really good tips for those of you just getting started out.
Prove to yourself.
Yeah.
Prove to yourself that you can be disciplined on that, right? It's not even about being right. It's about proving to yourself that you can draw out a perimeter of rules and you can win within those perimeter rules. The easiest thing you can do to put the edge on your side while having a perimeter of rules is saying, I will only trade in the direction of trend.
Yeah. Ciao, Bean Eater.
See ya, man.
Thanks for tuning in.
Yon says, thank you guys. Agreed, 100%. The trend is your friend. Exactly.
Way
is the trend way.
I'm sorry, I just got, so all of this, and Sean, we got a bullish TK cross over the cloud with the cloud turning green on the daily time frame. When was the last time we got that?
And guys, you see what I was talking about with regards to Cardano? Bitcoin foreshadowed it, right? That this exact setup, right? If you look at where Bitcoin crossed over the Kijun, the Tenkan had not given you the double cross of the cloud yet. That's exactly where Cardano is sitting at right now. And then you got the double TK cross over the cloud, and look at that, we made a new high. Which is why I think the Cardano as well, okay, now Krishna switched to Cardano. If Cardano wants to show strength, this is how it will show strength. Show us that you can do what Bitcoin did when you get your double TK cross. What we can do for everyone is do a V-chain analysis, because more than a few people
I just got a message from someone trying the coupon code for the sprouts. It does not work on the sprouts guides. It works on the seed and the dynamic indicator. And there's a bundle offer on the seed plus the sprouts program, so you guys can go ahead and check that out. V-Day 2024. Also, yeah, I want you guys, I feel like a lot of people are unaware, but if you guys want to see the testimonial seed program, guys, just get into the Discord chat. Also, just get into the Discord chat just normally to make friends while you're riding this bull run. But all the testimonials can be found on the left-hand side right here. Give me a second. There you go. So get into the Discord chat. You'll find the testimonial section. You can scroll through all the amazing, amazing reviews that people have given Sean on the seed program. It's a treasure trove right there, so go ahead and check it out if you haven't already done so.
Check out the reviews for the Sprouts program too, though.
Yeah, so it's all, it's all in there, okay? So go ahead and check it out. All right, so let's go ahead and check out VeChain. VeChain is topping on volume right here. Picked up, good stuff. VeChain is one of those communities, very Cardano-like community, not as abrasive, but they're there, they're alive. And when the bulls show up, everyone's like super active. I love the VeChain community. But yeah, VeChain, jeez Louise, guys, look at the returns. If you caught any of these reversals, holy moly, 50% just on the 4-hour time frame, Sean. This has not, it's done 50% in 4 days, 64% in 2 weeks. It's been long on the weekly time frame for the past 100 days. So now we're seeing, check out all the flags too, guys. Bullish Ichimoku setups across the board. Okay. Unusual volumes. The volume has picked up on all time frames. However, volatility flashing 98, 100, 199. Okay, so this is telling me that this is a very, very aggressive uptrend right now. Okay, however, the volatility is telling you that, hey, if you're looking to catch a bid here, perhaps now might not be the time. You could wait on a potential pullback that might very well be on the horizon. So every time I see something like this, this gives me an alert to look towards the chart and look for a region of resistance, because there might be a good chance that the asset that you're looking at is sitting at resistance. All right, use the volatility to give you an idea of when can you really expect that pullback opportunity. Is this a good time to be adding, or is this a good time? Is this a good time to be patient? Right. So that's what the volatility really, really helps me with just that. So let's get on over to VeChain. This has activated a very bullish pattern. I'm not sure if you guys spotted. It's like a pattern within a pattern. We're looking at a cup and handle like formation. We have an official breakout right here. And if I'm just like looking at the next target, my goodness. This looks like it's broken out, Sean. Might get a start to stop right here. But I'm saying if we clear out this region. Right, if we clear out 5 cents. We're going up further. 8 cents is the next stop for VeChain.
So I have horizontals drawn in from the trade I took all the way back in 2020.
Whoa.
And I have a zone. Yeah. This was the trade that we took from around 1.2 all the way to 85 cents or something. Ridiculous. No, to 15 cents. It went further, but we took most of our profits out. Yeah, VeChain was one of my big trades back in 2020. Yeah, so I have the same horizontal still drawn out on the chart, and one of the key levels that we had marked out that was suspected even on the way down was between 0.045 and 0.041. So you can say 0.042. Okay, so I have a zone between 0.045 and 0.042. Now I just looked at the daily, and we closed right above 0.045, retested it, and seeing continuation now. So
can I give me a second? Yeah, can I just mark that out on my chart?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, so they can all see. That's a level I traded back in 2020. Remember, you guys can go back. I'd recommend going back and watching those videos, by the way. If you guys can find them, they're all on YouTube still, but the VeChain videos from 2020, we've traded from 1.3 cents to 15 cents. It was a good 10x.
Okay, give me your numbers once again.
0.045 and 0.042.
Sorry guys, I'm a bit like, along with being pattern queen and precision queen, I get it's like an OCD thing. But it helps, believe it or not, helps more often than I would like to admit. Okay, so that's your zone, right?
Yeah,
I think it's scrunched up, man. I think it's scrunched up between your region of support, which I believe is like key. If you guys look towards how price reacted off it, I'm on the daily time frame, but you'll see right here now. This was that bear market juncture, right, where we sort of had this. We did have a relief rally all the way up to 8 cents, back down. But you can see how well the bulls actually picked this up. There was a lot of demand that poured in on this level, right, until that demand was extinguished. No more demand. It got tap, 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 tap. And then when prices came back down, there was nothing left here. No bids came in, right? Prices went down once again. We broke. So this was a critical region. So I see what you're seeing there, Sean. And this is the first time that we've actually managed to clear it. But I do believe that if you're looking at the weekly levels, the high time frame, looking at weekly, monthlies, 5 cents is also a critical inflection point.
Well, I'm not sure whether you guys remember the last stream that I did. Someone asked about VeChain right after asking about a really shitty coin that it looked bad on the dashboard, the previous coin. And then we switched on over to VeChain. We looked at it on the dashboard. We were like, oh, this looks fantastic. Then we switched on over to the weekly Ichimoku. We're like, this is exactly what the kind of chart you're looking for. Look what happened right after. VeChain pumped so hard because it was sitting on 10 occasion support, and we're looking at the 200 moving average as resistance. Our typical Ichimoku trade, right? You look towards one of the two hitting first, either the top of the cloud or the 200 moving average. Sometimes they confluence, but I'll show you have that template open.
Sorry, what template was that? I got a little spooked out. I thought I saw a creepy crawly in my room, and I just blanked out.
Weekly 200 moving average within the cloud, so edge to edge trade, or hit the weekly 200 first.
Oh.
Right, so from the Tenkin to the weekly 200 is usually the trade once you enter the cloud.
Nice. I also got 66% on that trade.
Holy shit, check out BGB, guys. Go check out BGB on the weekly. Prepare to have your mind blown.
Man, this position is doing really well done.
Yeah.
It's looking
I've
good.
reduced my position on BGB though. I don't have a big position anymore. Guys, I got into BGB at 16 to 17 cents. But I reduced my position around 48 to 52 cents.
Beautiful. It's a bull market. But yeah, that's VeChain for you guys. This is BGB. Eyes on the prize. Eyes. Don't FOMO queen. Don't be a FOMO queen. Look for setups before they actually pop. Understand what it is that you want to look out for. It's usually when the volatility is low and it's those assets, especially in a bull run. As soon as you've identified a bull run, look for the setups, look for low volatility, and position accordingly. Don't get too like dewy-eyed on coins that are popping, because chances are you've likely missed those optimal bids. You could add to existing positions, yes, but the safe optimal bids are past you. So yeah, VeChain still has more to go, but just watch out for resistance coming in at around 51 cents. I think if we can start clearing more candles over 51 cents, we're out. Yeah, this is likely going to end up popping more. Next target, only 8 cents. Did I say 51 cents? I meant 5 cents. So if we clear 5 cents out, 8 cents next target.
Oh, wait, I'm tired. I'm going to be heading out. Kusha, you can continue.
We'll do one more. Yeah, I'm going to do one more coin because I noticed quite a bit of interest on that one, which was, what was that? VTHO. Let's do that.
Mm-hmm. I think that's a VeChain coin, right?
Yeah, where is it? I just had it. Okay, there it is. Okay. By the way, guys,
I'll let you continue though, in case you want to keep going after this too.
No, I'm just gonna do the last coin, and then as far as the rest of the altcoins are concerned, I think we have some super setups across the board. So we will be posting more altcoin setups on the Mango Dashboard Premium section right here, as well as I'll be doing some updates on the daily videos. Alrighty, but for now, this is going to be the last cover on VTHO. Nice, very much like let's say VeChain, right? Once again, longs across the board. This one has done 113% in the past 9 days, guys. Insane. However, volatility, and notice you're up greater than 100%. Weekly, in fact, is 281% if you caught the reversal 102 days ago. But however, volatility right now is telling us once again high numbers. Usually when I see this, I'm not touching it until I can get a good setup. At the very least, I want to see a reset on these volatility numbers. If I start seeing a reset on these volatility numbers, right, I'm like, okay, you know what? Now it's gotten a bit safe, and at this point, I'm willing to build my trade based on decent equilibrium volatility numbers right here, right? But right now, that's not what the volatility is telling me. However, all this is really saying that, okay, this is bullish, super bullish. If there's anything, we could see a cool off. We might be sitting at, once again, higher time frame resistance somewhere, right? So this is going to give me a pause, and then I go ahead and look for that high time frame resistance. As far as the flags are concerned, guys, there's no side for concern right here, right? There's no bearish divergence whatsoever. These are all bull flags right here. So with this, guys, let's get into VTHO. Use the dashboard to help you understand if it's time to be taking a trade, or is it time to, well, be patient on your trade. Perhaps you can actually find a better setup. All right. The dashboard, wow. Clearly, I had this plotted out a very, very long time ago. Oh, yeah. Very clear resistance, guys. Resistance, I would not be a buyer here. Like literally, even the dashboard is telling you, wait, be patient on the bid here for VTHO. Be patient on the bid. Yeah. If we are looking for further upside on VTHO, I'm saying back on over to weekly. Okay, monthly maybe. What's the next monthly level? Critical level comes in at around 1 cent. Yeah, also weekly level right here. This too, can you guys see the cup and handles across the board? If we're looking at the measured move, the cup and handle like formation, we're looking towards... Oh, beautiful, confluence. So that is going to be a monthly region of resistance, or rather a monthly target, as well as a weekly target. Plus, it is the target of the cup and handle like formation. So we have some critical confluence coming up there. For those of you wondering, what is that move? From around 0.005 up to 1 cent. That's a good 97% to the upside. But wait on the clearance, guys. Wait on resistance to break before you can then position. Right now, this is telling you that, hey, you know what? You might actually very well get a pullback on VTHO. So yeah, this is it. So of course, guys, if you guys want to follow along with the rest of the altcoin updates that we are going to be dropping throughout the rest of this week, as well as next week, as well as for as long as the altcoins start popping, make sure you're hitting the sub and the bell icon. That way you're staying up to date. And yes, Mango Dashboard Premium, guys. Don't forget to check out the premium video section. Mock has been killing it on there. Now that we're back, we're also going to be posting more premium content on there as well. So yeah, just heads up on that. Hey, thanks, Marin. Thank you, Ajesh. Yeah, I think we're gonna end the stream right here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Of course, if there's any other coins that you want us to cover from the list, make sure just mention in the comment section below. As soon as I post this stream, just get into the comments, tell me which coins you want me to cover, and of course, popular vote will win. And I'll try and get that out for either this weekend or this weekend. I missed you guys. I missed charting. I missed the daily videos. I missed the live streams. I missed it all. So yeah, we're gonna be trying pushing out more content, getting into, well, the rest of the weeks to come. All right, guys. We'll see you now in the next live stream or the next daily update. And with this, trade safely, trade stress-free, trade the mango way, trade the easy way. And yes, the V-Day coupon will be on for the next 3 days, okay? On for the seed program, the dynamic indicator, as well as there is the bundle right here, seed plus sprouts as well. So go ahead and check it out if you're looking to, well, ramp up your game this bull run.
And make sure to join our Discord too. Everyone in there is super friendly,
Oh, yes.
super helpful, super fun. Honestly, the conversations in the Discord recently have been warming my heart. Everyone's been, just helping the folk that are new. Mark, Julian, Ajesh, Avi, everyone. Honestly, all of you, Manjiro, like you guys are all so freaking mango. Like coming back from vacation and going to the chat, I was really happy to see the way you guys held the fort. And with that, guys, do the mango way, do the easy way, do it the stress-free way. Kusha, you killed it in today's stream. Thank you so much.
Ciao, you guys. Have a good one.
Ciao.